Get your wallets out and your lists ready, because today, it's a book haul. My best friend has this used bookstore in her town, and it's amazing. So she took me there and we had some fun. I probably didn't buy as much as I could have, but you know, everything in moderation. So I'm going to show you guys a bunch of books I got, as well as a few comics that I picked out. I'm going to start with the books that I bought. I have a novel about Zelda Fitzgerald that I'm really excited about. I read a short excerpt about Zelda Fitzgerald for a theater project, and it got me really intrigued, so I'm really hoping that this is as awesome as I'm hoping it will be. Another thing to know about me is I am completely obsessed with Audrey Hepburn. So I bought Fifth Avenue 5 a.m. by Sam Wason. It talks about Audrey and how she was much more than a pretty face, and through Breakfast at Tiffany's she changed a lot of ideals and standards that women were held to, so I'm so excited about this. The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls is becoming a movie with Brie Larson and Woody Harrelson, starring one of my really close friends' younger sister, Sadie Sink, so I highly recommend it. I bought it because I want to know what it's about before any of the movie stuff comes out. The last line of the blurb is, "They fed, clothed, and protected one another and eventually found their way to New York. Their parents followed them, choosing to be homeless even as their children prospered." And if that doesn't sound cool, I don't really know what does. My best friend gave me this book that she absolutely loves by Hannah Bruncher, If You Find This Letter. I'm really excited about reading it because it's from a Christian woman's point of view, which I think is really important and is very important to me. And she deals with all these struggles, and my friend read it and she said, "This is you. I think you would learn a lot through this book." Blue Angel, Francine Prose. This is set in New England, focusing on a writer, and he teaches students, and one day this tattooed, pierced girl comes in there and is incredible. To see that idea portrayed in a book, which I haven't been exposed to yet, and I think it'll be really incredible because I always wonder, well, people are held to those stereotypes. What is it like for people when they find out that they're more than that? Robin Owen Butler's A Good Scent from a Strange Mountain. It's a bunch of stories from the Vietnam War and the aftermath of it and what effect it had on the Vietnamese. I think I'll learn a lot from it because those poignant memories and parts of history that are put into stories can be so moving and so incredible, so I'm really interested to see what effect this might have on me. Finally, I have Alice in Tumblerland. I highly recommend it. It's fairy tales for our generation. I'm gonna read you one of Red Riding Hood's little snippets. Little Red Riding Hood decided to walk home from her grandmother's house because she didn't want to waste money on a cab. But soon she was being stalked by a creepy wolf. He cornered her in the entryway to her apartment and started unzipping his pants, but she was like, "Oh, hell no!" and kneed him in the balls and shot him in the face with pepper spray. The next day she borrowed money from her mother and moved to a safer neighborhood. It's such a fun little read, and it's the idea of what happened after Snow White met the prince, or Cinderella got here, and Rapunzel chops off her hair! As I said, I also got a few comics on a trip because I was in the city and I couldn't help myself. So I got the most beautiful Scarlet Witch comics I think I've ever seen. Look at this! It's beautiful! So I got the first and I couldn't find the second, third, fourth, fifth, so I just got the sixth and seventh. Because I usually catch up on sites and things like that. But isn't this beautiful? Tell me this is not amazing. Look at it. And then because I'm addicted to Spider-Gwen, I got some new Spider-Gwen stuff. I also got Spider-Verse because I have been waiting to get my hands on this one. And then I got some radioactive Spider-Gwen stuff. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I hope these are some unusual books that you might not have heard of before, and I'll let you know as I read them. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and try to keep as calm as you can.